there's a video that I watched of you, because I want us to finish with the Bingwa thing, where you said that, and this is such a really good idea. We have 47 counties. If you can get 300 men and women who have skilled and unskilled labor that are trustworthy enough to be on the platform, just 300 from each county, you're going to get rid of unemployment with what percentage?
100,000 in 1 year, in 365 days, and reduce unemployment by 0.7%.
That's a huge thing for just one company. And one thing, because here's the thing, my generation has been made to feel like the skilled labor in here, we just need to look for collar jobs, right? And this is such a unique opportunity for someone to just go to a polytechnic, get registered, just one skill, be an electrician, grow in a few years, 3-4 years, you're qualified to be in this platform and offer way better services and get way more clients, because at the end of the day, with this kind of service, you're only rewarded the more you keep doing good job, the better the reward. It's like you're working for you're working for your resume properly, and eventually you get to own your own company and things like that.
Now that you're talking about opportunities, let me tell you the opportunities in Bingwa. November, we launched Bingwa with the government. The PS,
last 2023 November. Okay.
24th. The PS for Labor, Mwadime Shadrach, agreed to grace the occasion because he understood. In fact, when I went to present to him Bingwa in his office, midstream, just told me, Nje wachia hapo. I have heard you. I have understood what you're talking about. He had already bought into Bingwa as a platform. I think also I don't know whether he had checked it. But the next question that he asked me was a trust question. He asked me what? But who are you? First of all, I was shocked. Who are you? I've already introduced myself.
And what you do.
Who are you? Who are you?
Yeah.
And the question that was inside him was, can I trust you? So it was an opportunity for me literally to lay bare before him who I am, what I believe in, where I've worked, what I've created. I had to talk about Senator Keg. It's my baby. From EABL Life, this is my baby. I had to talk about, working in a bank. I had to talk about the work that we had done on Mount Kenya, with the CS,
with the CS,
who I am, my hobbies. I'm a Bible teacher. I teach kids 6 to 17. Basically, I laid bare before him. This is who I am. And above all, I told him, you are a government. You have all the agencies. You can do a background check of me and find out from NIS who I am.
By the time you get to the house, you already know.
Yes, you already know who I am. I think I convinced him. Because, but not yet, because the next question he asked me, actually, it was a statement. He said that he looked at me again in the eyes, but I fear people like you. I'm like, no. Okay. Tena ni nini, I asked him, okay, so what do you mean? You can convince me, and then I'm out in the media, I'm on TV in the evening, I'm on radio, talking about Bingwa, opportunities, partnership with the government, private sector, PPP, and then the following morning, watu creative kama wewe, umeenda, you got another idea and you have left me talking about Bingwa. So, which was very genuine.
Genuine, yes.
I told him, again, we started this thing in 2017. That's when we conceived the idea. From 2018, we've been creating. We stopped everything else as a business, from the board level to create this virtual asset. This is 2023. There's nowhere we are going until it picks off.
Yeah.
So he was
6 years
convinced.
in the making.
Yes. Yeah. He was convinced. And he came and graced our occasion.
Yeah.
We did our launch at Kenya School of TVETs. Again, the heart of TVETs, where teachers for TVETs are trained. Dr. Tarno, the CEO for TVET, for Kenya School of TVET, is a big believer of Bingwa. In that launch, I had invited youth, the CS youth. He sent a program director for youth, for digital youth, to the launch. I had invited CS education and also CS labor. They didn't come, but we are still, warm, talking warmly. Yeah. The CS education invited us. There's a deputy director who called me towards the end of the year, who invited me for a meeting later this January. And why all these interests is because the platform is not only good for internal labor employment. Let me ask you, do you receive calls from shags? Brayo, unajua mtu anaweza tafutia kijana yangu kazi?
Yes.
You receive such calls.
Yes.
Bingwa is their big brother. Yeah. For as long as they have a skill, they are trustworthy. Bingwa is their big brother. They don't need to call anyone. Yeah. They just need to come on the platform and they create jobs for themselves. Yeah. Now, there are so many guys who are frustrated by fundis, who are frustrated by caregivers, who are frustrated by just, trade skills, people who watu wa kazi ya mkono.
Even a painter.
Yeah, even a painter. And this is a place for them to end their frustration, because there is a protection on both ends, as I had mentioned to you. Yeah. Now, besides that, identifying that 100,000 from 300 from every county, the current government has a bad name, out already, that it's a government of two tribes. Yeah. If there is support from the government, such that we get a quota from every county, 100 from every county, from Mashinani, who are onboarded, 300, who are onboarded on the platform, from the 300 constituencies, that's 100,000. And the platform has the capacity to do that. Now, that's for first of all, they're already on the platform. Yeah. Let's now take it global. In July last year, I was in Utah, Salt Lake City. I visited the Department of Labor Workforce, and I went to see the director of in charge. No, it was a program manager. In our conversation, she mentioned that out of every 100 openings in Utah, in Salt Lake City, they can only fill 60, meaning there is a 40% labor deficit. So I was curious to know who are these others? She told me it's hospitality. 20% of the 40% labor deficit is hospitality. Who are these in hospitality? Is chefs, cleaners, waiters, those positions. Yeah. Now, do we have excess production here? Yes, we do. Yeah. Where are they? Assume they're on Bingwa platform. And with the agents, which are in Utah, Salt Lake City, wants 100 cleaners, 300 chefs, 200 waiters, where will they get them from? They are already onboarded on the platform. Having a tripartite partnership between Bingwa, government, and the agents, we train them on culture integration, because they are going to US. What kind of a culture is there in Salt Lake City, Utah? Mostly, maybe 50% are Mormons. How do you relate with Mormons? We train them based on going to settle there and knowing this is how you relate with Mormons, this is how you work with Mormons, this is the relationship that you need to, and these are the skills that you need to build as a Kenyan going to Salt Lake City. Yeah. So we target and send them there. Over and above that, we open for them bank accounts. In these bank accounts, we retain 50% of their pay, which they are going to receive. It is still their money, but it is retained. Why? Because after 3 years contract is over, they'll come back home. You have money to start your life in case. Okay? So what does these 50% force you to think? Be together with your other Kenyans. Kenyans hate each other abroad. Yeah. So you're improving by they have to think, can we live together so that we can reduce cost?
Yeah.
Can we work together so that, can we invest together so that we can, you get?
Yeah.
What happens to this money which is fixed in their accounts back in Kenya? It is in dollars.
Yeah.
It is stabilizing the foreign exchange.
Yep.
Now, just imagine the kind of benefits that is coming from just one partnership.
Yeah.
So, and these are the dreams of Bingwa,
Mm-hmm.
and these are the dreams of Bingwa with Kenya before we go regional, before we start going to Uganda, before we go to Rwanda, where we have registered, before even we think of going elsewhere in Africa. Yes. So
thank you so much for watching that highlight video. If you want to watch the full conversation that we had on the game drive, click here. I'm going to put it here. Don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, or even share with anyone who would be interested in this conversation. It helps my channel and it helps me make more videos like this. Asante. Bye.